Welcome to TD Garden in Boston, a franchise and a fan base that is certainly no stranger to NBA championships. We are here to get you set for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. We are less than 30 minutes away. He is the legend, Stephen A. Smith. He's the architect of the four-time champion Golden State Warriors, Bob Myers, the Hall of Famer Michael Wilbon, and joining us in Boston here from the New York Knicks, it's Josh Hart. I'm Malika Andrews. Let's get it started because, Mr. Wilbon, the first finals, they were in 1947. You weren't actually there, but this is your 37th NBA Finals.
I saw it.
It's your 37th NBA Finals. 37th. I counted them all. So help us set the stage here as Boston is trying to hang banner number 18. What would that mean?
Malika, I think my first one, if the math is correct, was here. 1986, we're wearing a pin honoring Bill Walton tonight. Bill Walton, the great Bill Walton, of course, was on that team. The sixth man with Larry Bird and Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale and Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge. And as much as I hated the Celtics growing up, being in here and having the Celtics, and I realized a long time ago, it is special when the NBA Finals are here. The tradition, having the banners. I know Josh might give me an elbow for saying that, you know, being a New York Knick. But it is special when it's here. You got so many banners, 18 of them. They're trying to hang the 18th one. And the Celtics have a team. They know when they walk through the halls and they see those photographs, those life-size photographs of Mr. Russell and Heinsohn and Havlicek and on and on and on. There's a pressure there. There's a pride there, yes. But they walk into this building tonight knowing they were close 2 years ago when Bob's Warriors took them out of Game 4 that swung the whole series right here. They've had to live with that for 2 years and walk around town and be reminded of it. They're great players and they've got a great team, but hanging that banner starts tonight, and I'm sure they want to get off to a blast of a start in these NBA Finals.
We're both journalists. We've been journalists for years. It comes down to this one word, standard. There's a standard that comes with being a Boston Celtics, and these Boston Celtics haven't met it. It's the bottom line. They're a great team. They were the best team in the NBA throughout this season. But you know one of my favorite movies is Glenn Ross with Alec Baldwin. Always be closing. You must close. They haven't done that yet. Jaylen Brown, 6 conference finals appearances and an NBA finals appearance. No ring. Jason Tatum, 5 conference championship appearances, an NBA finals appearance, no ring. You have an opportunity to close the door, to shut it down, and to make sure that you belong mentioned with the all-time greats that wore a Boston Celtics uniform, and you're 4 games away from it. What you gonna do about it? That's what this comes down to.
Closing is the perfect word and the perfect segue, Stephen A., because they're going up against a prolific duo who hangs their hat on closing in Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. You have been tasked with having to stop those two. What are the Celtics up against in that duo?
That might be an impossible task. Those guys are prolific scorers. They get their teammates involved. It's something that's going to be tough. They got the personnel with Derek White, Drew Holiday, Tatum, who's a good defender, athletic, physical, and Jaylen Brown. But trying to stop them, I've tried many times, and I failed even more.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Celtics team has what it takes, but they have to get it done, right? They have what it takes. This Celtics team has what it takes, but they're going up against what I think is the best player in the series. You always want to have that guy on your team. He's not on the Celtics team. People are going to get upset and disagree. Luka Doncic, I think maybe we all would agree, might be the best player in this series. Maybe people think it's close, maybe think it's Tatum, but Boston has the best team, and that's what they're going to have to bank on. And what does it mean to win a championship? In this society, it's all that matters. I don't know that winning matters more ever than it matters now. Second place is nothing. I've been to the finals 6 times as a GM. I got 300 text messages when you win. You get 2 when you lose, Wilbon. Your parents, your brother,
and Stephen A.
You get nothing.
One of them was right from him.
So it's everything. They got to get the job done.
I would text when they lose.
Yeah.
I would just simply say, my condolences, congratulating on a great season. Trying to be nice.
That's it? Okay. I didn't get that one.
Well, these Boston Celtics
Actually,
fans,
you did. I did get that.
they are hoping that they are going to be texting their friends saying, let's go celebrate, because the Boston Celtics just won banner number 18. But it is going to be a difficult task. These Dallas Mavericks, they may be the number 5 seed, but they are much, much more than that.
Jimmy with the 2 weeks.